Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Updates. So guys, let's talk about the Jhanak series guys, and we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be coming up in the Jhanak series pretty very soon. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode coming, so please don't go anywhere. Watch the video to the very end to find out the drama that is about to unfold in our favorite Starlife series, Jhanak. But before I continue to the video lovelies, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Please don't forget lovelies to give the video a thumbs up. Alright guys, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Brij saying, "I will prepare you before leaving this world." Jhanak then asks, "What do you mean to say?" He recalls his past and then he teaches the dance to his students. And he says, "There is no one who can take my lineage ahead if you can learn this art." Jhanak then says, "I understood everything and I'm lucky to meet you." He says, "Saraswati gave us this house to stay and life is short. I want to tell you everything about your dad." He asks him to say it and then he says, "I can't tell you everything in one day. It's a long story." She asks, "How was he?" Then he says, "You decide it after hearing the entire story." On the other hand, Shristi says Jhanak is murdered, so the police investigating. Kaur then says, "Who is Nutan? Is she really his daughter? Who is his wife and where was he till now? You can understand what I'm going through." Then Shristi asks, "Where does he stay?" Kaur says, "I tried to find out, but he is staying in this city for long. The sun and moon can't stay at the same time, so he has to go if I have to stay." She says, "You have to go, else he will create a big drama. He had a relationship with Urvashi, but she didn't know his truth and your identity." He asks, "What do you mean?" Then she says, "You are Kulbhushan." While in the other hand, Brij and Jhanak continued, and then Brij says, "Your dad had earned much name in the world of dance. Then two people came into his life, Shristi and Urvashi." A flashback is shown where Brij was asking Shristi to dance and show them. Shristi and Urvashi dance, and then he praises Shristi's dance. He says, "You also danced well, Urvashi." While Jhanak then says, "It means my dad was also a dancer." Brij says, "I'm just telling you a story, listen to it carefully." She asks him to say. Then he says Shristi used to attract him, so she started that relationship. The flashback is shown where Shristi and Brij was planning to marry. So they got married, but their relationship didn't get Abby acceptance. Then Shristi got away from him and married Vinayak. Jhanak then asks, "Did Shristi cheat my dad?" Then Brij then says, "I am telling you a story. He loved Shristi and he was a good person, so he believed in his marriage with Shristi and he couldn't tolerate the cheat." The flashback is shown where Shristi asks Brij to forget her as her marriage is fixed now. But he says his relatives snatches everything. Then, in the other hand, Shristi continues to talk with Ku, and then Shristi says, "I know you have snatched everything from Brij, but I didn't know he is still alive." Ku asks, "What are we going to do now?" She then says, "I have some questions, and it's risky if you stay here." Ku says, "Yes, it's risky for you also." She asks how. "I just know a truth." And then he says, "You are also involved." She asks how. "I didn't try to kill him, and I didn't use his name, money and respect. I didn't even snatch anything. I didn't go to his wife as Brij. You both look so familiar that poor Urvashi couldn't know this truth before dying." He asks, "What do you mean?" Then she says, "I feel you should go underground for a few days." He asks, "What?" Then she says, "You will get caught and you have used the real Brij name. If he takes everything back, then you can't show your face to anyone. He has called that girl his daughter without any fear. It means he knows everything." Then says, "I will support the truth." And then he asks, "Why do you think that you are very clever? I have proof against you. You all have killed Jhanak." And she says, "You have no proof. The police arrested me and then I got out on bail. If you go and tell everything, then no one will believe you." He smiles and says, "I know you can bite anyone, so I never trusted you. Our phone conversations are recorded and I can give it to the police." She says, "Sure, it means that you were also involved." Then Jhanak and Brij continues. Jhanak says, "I think I heard the story." Brij says, "I will tell the story. The relative tried to kill Brij on Shristi's saying. She was scared and she felt her life's truth can come out, so she wanted to get rid of her lover. Then it wasn't easy to tackle him. Urvashi supported him and took much care of him. It was tough that he went into depression. He wasn't interested in Urvashi and he just wanted Shristi. He says Vinayak and Shristi gave birth to a daughter. She was named Ashi, while Urvashi started living with Brij in his house. Shristi got insecure. Brij was mad after Shristi that he went to meet her and tell her that they are married and she can't cheat on him. She went to meet him one day. She isn't happy in her life. She already had a daughter. Then a flashback is shown where Shristi was coming to meet Brij. She says, I just came to say sorry to you. Maybe you can never forgive me. Then Brij says, I love you a lot and I can't live without you. He hugs her and then she says, I want to come back to you. I married the wrong man. Brij says she asked for some time and he believed her. She was just buying time, as she wanted to disappear him from the world. Shristi on the other hand says, I want you to go away. You have big institutes and schools and you earn a lot. But I want you to retire and give the responsibility to me. Think about it. If Brij has come back, then he is prepared to compete with you. Cole says, it means you won't support me. She then asks, why do you think so? He says, yes, you are loyal. She then says, I'm growing old and I want to walk on the path of truth. If Nutan has come to earn her name, then we are gone. Shristi and Ashi can't win, and I got the proof. You will get saved if you go. Then I will not dig out the past. I'm Brij's old student and I know him well. He has come back by thinking well, and he didn't tell his real name to anyone. Brij continues and says Shristi allowed that man to come close to her so that he doesn't doubt her. She got pregnant, and then Jhanak asks, what do you mean? He says truth is bitter. She then asks, who is that child? He says Shristi showed that is her husband's child and it wasn't possible. They were distant, so she was going mad thinking of her respect. She was scared that her rich husband will leave her, so she went to that man and told him that she is pregnant. The flashback is shown where Shristi went to Brij and then he smiles knowing her pregnancy. He says he believes Shristi will come back to him, so she came to stay with him. Vinaya didn't know about her pregnancy, but then Urvashi was called to take care of Shristi. He took much care of Shristi and was excited to welcome his child. Finally, Shristi gave birth to the child. Then Jhanak asked, where is that child now? Tell me. He asked her to stay calm and try to accept the truth. Shristi left her child with Urvashi, and then she told that man that she would take divorce and come to him. He asked her to get Ashi home and he will accept Ashi as his daughter and speak to Vinayak as well. But Shristi stopped him, saying that she will handle everything. That man waited for Shristi and spent days. Then his relative came and snatched his everything. They both looked like each other. Then back to Shristi and Cole Sen. Shristi says, I'm the witness of this snapping. While Cole says, support me, Shristi, I promise you, you will always have money. Don't leave me in my bad time. I always supported you. Then she says, I want to walk on the true path. You did wrong. Brij was my Guruji. I liked him and I truly loved him. I hate Urvashi, but you took Brij's place and I supported you because of jealousy. Now Brij has come back. Urvashi isn't alive and I'm alone. I will support him. And I'm sure he will not leave my hand now. She's Gold's call. She says, I'm ashamed to call you Guruji because my Brij Bosan was my Guruji, not you. I will leave you. And then Kul says, remember, you didn't support me this time. She says, this is my fight and you didn't support me. Your life is in danger and I can't spend much time with you. She leaves. Brij continues his story with Jhanak and says, then one day that man went out and didn't return. Then the fake Brij came and his name was Cole. Even Urvashi couldn't identify him, that he used to look like Brij and talk like him because Cole wanted to kill Brij. So he gave this work to someone else. The flashback shows where Shristi getting Cole to Brij and then Cole says, I have come to take what's mine. He injures Brij and then Brij's friend saved his life and takes him away from everyone. He says Cole's men told him that they killed Brij. Then Cole got happy and started making his word. Uvashi raised that child, who Shristi denied to accept. But then Jhanak was shocked. Seriously, this is a shocking episode. What happened in this episode is that actually the main Brij actually was telling the story of what happened to Jhanak. While we now find out that Ku, who was actually impersonating the main Brij person, was in the other hand arguing with Shristi on how they will cover each other's trap, because now Brij is back to expose them. While in the other hand, Brij is telling Jhanak the story about the parents, and it's shocking to know that actually Shristi is Janak's mother. That was quite a shocking twist. So this was the story of what happened and what transpired. So guys, drop what you think about it on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still YouTube updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to YouTube updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.